What is up, guys? TheChrimto here, once again bringing you another 4th Gen OU match. This is against a guy called TheChrimto, who I found on the Smogon forums. And yeah, I've been testing out this new layout, so give me feedback. I lead off with my Master Splint on my Alakazam as he led off with his Scarm. I just went straight for the trick as he switched into his Blissey, which is just beautiful. Anyways, I switch now into my Scizor, knowing he can't do fuck all, and I want to go for the Superpower. But I predict his switch, and I just go for the Swords Dance. He brings in an Entei, and I guess he realized I didn't want to switch out with a free Swords Dance. But, you know, I thought he would predict my switch and switch again. But, yeah, completely fucked up there. Don't know what was going on. Anyways, I go into my Heatran now, my Too Cool for You, and unfortunately, Bliss is pretty cool because he takes that like a monster. Anyways, I switch into my Vaporeon, my Liquid Look. Anyone who guesses that reference is a boss. So yeah, I just take the Seismic Toss like a champ, go for the Toxic, which he predicts nicely with his Scarm switch. And I'm just going to get lefties as he sets up his spikes, and I go for a Surf. Knowing it's neutral, and because Scarm hasn't got the best special defense, it's going to do about, what, 35%, and then with lefties, just less than that. So I go back into my Heatran, trying to force a switch as he just goes for another layer of spikes. And yeah, he does switch straight into his Fat again. But I predicted him to... I don't know what I predicted him to do. I just went for the safe Fire Blast, knowing that it would do more than an Earth Power would. I just go into my my Emmanuel now, which is a cool nickname. And he just goes for the double Seismic Toss as I just set up my Stealth Rocks. This is my... what is this? This is my banded, trick banded, yeah, guy. I haven't really used him much. This is the first time I used him. Didn't really use him. I think I used him as fodder. But anyway, I go back into my Liquid Look now as he just sets up a third layer of spikes. And I don't have a spinner on this team, so that is going to be quite crippling to my team. I just go for the Wish, wanting to see what it would do, and then I try to switch into Emmanuel. I guess he figures that out and just goes for the Whirlwind. But I'm just going to take the spikes damage, and then that's all going to get healed off regardless due to the Wish. And then I think I take this opportunity to go for a Surf. Yeah, I just go straight for the Surf, wanting to hit anything. I mean, he could have switched in his Bliss there easily, but now he's going to spam the Scarm a little bit, try and get as much spikes damage as possible. And he switches me into my Heatran, which is going to force him to switch, and he just goes into his what do you call it, Entei. As I go for the Fire Blast. I should have maybe predicted that he'd switch it up a bit, but you know, it still does a shit ton because Heatran's a fucking boss. And I just go into my my Flygon here as he goes for the Calm Mind, and I know he's going to want to switch here, so I can't exactly remember what I do. I think I just go for the safe Earthquake. Excuse me, my voice just completely went. No, that's it. I went for the double switch, predicting him to go into the Scarm, to go for him to predict me, sorry, to go for the Earthquake, which he does, and then he just switches back into his Bliss again as I just go for an Earth Power. I should have just gone straight for the Fire Blast, but because he switched into Entei the previous turn, I was thinking maybe he'd switch him in again. You know, a bit of a misplay. I just go into my Liquid Look now to take whatever this Bliss wants to do. As he goes into his Metagross, and because of the nickname, I'm thinking this bitch ain't scarfed. Don't try and trick me with your trickiness. So I just set up the Wish just to see what he wants to do and what kind of Metagross this is. He just goes straight for the Agility now, and I'm just like, that was a waste of a fucking Protect. Should have gone for the Surf, but you know, you live and learn. So I just go into my RC now, predicting in like the Earthquake. Yeah, I must have predicted the Earthquake because I'm a boss. But he went for the Meteor Mash here, and I made a massive mistake. I went for the Fire Blast, predicting him to go into his Scarm, purely because I just wanted to hit something, but that completely failed. So I have to go into Emmanuel now just as fodder, and then I bring in my Heatran safely. And at this point, Heatran's just going to absolutely wreck face. Fire Blast 1 absolutely destroys Metagross in the face. He has gone down. Now he sends out his Vegeta, and I just want to see what kind of ape this is. But he goes for the Fake Out, so I'm guessing he doesn't have the Mach Punch. And he's just going to withdraw now, Smart move. But yeah, so he brings out his Bliss now, and a double Fire Blast will easily take out a Bliss, and that is one pain out of my arse, because Bliss is awesome. No, I can't insult Bliss. Bliss is cool, but I literally cannot afford to switch out Heatran here, so I'm just going to keep going for the Fire Blast, and that Fire Blast missed totally matters. If I would have hit that first one, judging by the damage of this second, he would not have been able to get the double agility and outspeed me this turn. So that would have been, his Empoleon would be dead right now, essentially. But, it's all part of the game. So I just go into my Liquid Luck now, knowing that he can't do shit to me. So I just go for the Protect, and then he goes for the Sub. And then I'm like, right, so yeah, this is an Agility, Pataya Berry, Grass Knotting, yeah. So this could be quite problematic. So I'm just going to have to stall this guy out now. So I just go for the Surf just to get rid of the Sub. But it does not. And I don't know really what I anticipated there, because, Empoleon's special defense is nothing to, turn your nose up at. So he just goes for another Agility now. And I'm like, I don't know why he did that. You can outspeed everything on my team. So that was a bit of a wasted turn on his behalf. So he just goes for another Grass Knot as I go for the Wish. And yeah, so I'm just going to have to keep Wish protecting now just to get to a decent standard of health, as he just goes for the Grass Knot. But yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle, guys. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Only way I can describe the situation. So he goes for a Grass Knot again, and with the Pataya Berry special attack raise, that's gonna hurt. Not as much as I would have anticipated, though, to be honest. But I'm just going to keep Wish Protecting here, spam him like a whore. The whore that I am. But yeah, anyways. I hate to do this to him, but, you have to in these situations. That's what Vaporeon does. And I'm just going to keep wishing now. I really should have sped this up a bit more, because I'm rambling like a bloody moron. But yeah, his speed won't go higher. And I just go for the second Surf now, knowing that will destroy the Sub, and it's not very effective. My wish comes true. So now what turned out to be a bit of a pickle, I'm in a decent standard of health here. This is a good situation for Vaporeon, and he will just go for the Grass Knot again, because he can't really do anything do anything else to me, and I'll just finish him off with a Surf. And I make another misplay here. I just go for the Protect, obviously to get rid of the Fake Out, and then I stay in as he close combats. What I should have done is I should have gone into RC as fodder. Then I should have brought in my my Alakazam, and just gone for the Psychic right off the bat. But it worked out either way, because I just leave in my Vaporeon, take the close combat, go into Zam now, and wow, this is lagging. Yeah, just go for the Psychic, which will sweep pretty much, destroys the Scarm. Vegeta comes in again. I know he's going to want to Fake Out, so I just switch out into my RC as this is seriously lagging. Wow. Thank you, Camtasia. I appreciate it. But so I'm just going to keep switching out now. So Zam is my last, and he's got two left, Entei and his Infernape. So I'm just going to go for the Psychic here. Now it is a 1v1, mono and mono. Who is going to come out on top? Master Splinter or Vegeta? TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Dragon Ball Z. All boils down to this. He goes for the Fake Out, for God's sake. I survive after lefties with 67 HP. Go for the Psychic, and that will be a game. So yeah, that was a great game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. This audio is going to go on while I've got a black screen, because I'm recording in Vegas now. I might have to add an image or something. But yeah, that was a great game. Oh, good news, guys. I have 5th gen. So I'm going to upload... actually, I might have uploaded a PO battle before this. And then I'm going to try and upload a 5th gen battle on Monday. So I will see you Monday, guys, and have a brilliant day. Peace out.